Color master batches, we operate in color and additive master batches.
How many players operate in this segment, or only few people like us are here?
In this segment, the commodity segment, there are many players. But
सर हमारे बिजनेस में प्राइसिंग कैसे डिसाइड होता है?
so we don't have a long-term contract with any of our customers.
How many customers currently does the company cater to?
We would have catered to more than 5,000 customers in India and abroad.
Welcome friends, my name is Avinash Gorakshakar and I welcome all of you to another interesting episode of Konexio HighFlyers. Friends, in these episodes, we talk to emerging companies from emerging sectors and we make it a point to talk to the promoters and the top managements of such companies so that all of us can get all related and very precise information for all of us. In this process, we get a lot of critical information like the company's business model, their growth journey, their future growth plans. And friends, today we've got another interesting company which is going to hit the capital market very soon. The company's name is Mehul Colours Limited. And I have the privilege of having the chairman and managing director, Mr. Mehul Joshi. Mehul ji, thank you very much, sir, for sparing your valuable time. And I'm pretty sure, sir, in this small interview, we'll be able to understand your company's operations in a much better way, which will help all our investors.
I will try my best to explain.
Yeah. So, Mehul, my first question, which is very relevant, is if you could tell us what is the company's business model. Specifically, if you could explain the segment in which our company operates, that is Masterbatches which we make, and what is the present install capacity?
Okay, so color master batches, we operate in color and additive master batches. Master batches are concentrated mixture of pigments or additives on a polymer carrier. So we manufacture mainly specialty color and additive master batches, which are suitable for a wide range of plastic processes and application area. Our business model is offering mainly customized solution as per specifications provided by the customers. So we have 22 different kind of polymers on which we base our master batch, and as per customers requirement we formulate the product and we supply to them. So this is our business model.
And sir, one more thing which I wanted to understand is what is the present positioning of our company as on date in the domestic markets? If you could please tell us.
See, we are uniquely positioned in this industry to offer only tailor-made color master batches which are suitable of wide range of polymer and application. So first of all, when we approach the customers, we seek the specifications. The specifications are in the form of color. It can be a Pantone or RAL specification or from our library of 35,000 colors. Then which polymer they want to process, what is their conversion process, whether injection molding, blow molding, auto molding, extrusion, and what kind of compliances they require. Like we have wide range of compliances like US FDA, REACH, ROHS, EN71. So based on this kind of inputs from the customer, we formulate the product and supply to them. So when it comes to positioning of our company, so it's kind of a master batch offering in a specialized and customized space.
Okay, understood. Mehul, one question which got left out initially when I spoke to you is that, sir, is this a first generation company which has been started by you, or was it started by your father and then you took it over? How did the business journey start in this business for you?
Okay, so our company was incorporated in the year 1995, and before that, my father started this company, and I joined the company in the year 2002 after completing my plastic engineering and MBA education. Initially, we were providing only dry blend pigments formulations, but because of changing customer requirements due to technological changes, automation requirement, compliance requirements, the market shifted towards master batch. So we started manufacturing master batches thereafter.
Okay, understood. Mehul, now let us come and talk about the total size of the market in which we operate. Like I was just seeing your performance, if you look at your micro performance, master batches is a very large opportunity. There are numerous applications, customization. Sir, tell me one thing, what is the potential and the total addressable market? कितना बड़ा market size है हमारे लिए अगले 3-5 साल में? And how is this market expected to grow going forward? And sir, if this market grows at a healthy pace, which it will, sir, how are we going to capitalize on this growth? If you could please share your thoughts.
Sure. So, Masterbatch market in India is very large. Like as you know, wherever plastic is used, most likely Masterbatch is required either in form of color Masterbatch or additive Masterbatch. Major chunk of this market is represented by commodity Masterbatches like black, white, filler Masterbatch. So we are not very dominant in this area. Our space where we offer specialized and customized master batches, the total market size should be around 1,000 crore. In
Okay.
this space, there is a tremendous growth opportunity because there are various regional players, local players who are very close to the customer, and they are offering their products. So if we are able to reach the customers to the remote corners, there is a very good scope for us to grow, gain market share, and meet the customers' requirements.
Okay, understood. Mehulji, now one more thing I wanted to understand. Since we don't operate in the commodity space, as you said, we operate in a slightly higher end, segment. Sir, हमारे लिए competitive intensity कितनी है? Like how many players operate in this segment, or only few people like us are here? So, if you could please tell us something on this.
So, as I said before, in this segment, the commodity segment, there are many players. But in a specialty or a customized space, there are very few players because, unlike the popular belief that we want to increase the scale of operation, people go for capacity additions, adding larger and larger machines, bigger machines with high capacities. Here, we have to go the other way around. The mindset is different. So
Correct.
that is one thing where not very large number of players are doing that. So when we are giving service to the customers, the expectation of the customers in terms of quality, accuracy, reliability, and service expectations are very high. So the competition is not so intense in this space.
Okay. No, understood. Mehulji, now just wanted to understand how many customers currently does the company cater to? If you could tell us a rough kind of number, and within that, what are the active number of customers? If you could please give us some idea about this.
So, to be honest, over the last 3 to 4 decades, we would have catered to more than 5,000 customers in India and abroad. But
Okay.
we have an active customer base of around 550 plus customers, which we have catered to during the current financial year.
Acha, Mehul ji, now one thing which is interesting and which I would like to know from you is that in our business, since we operate in the slightly higher end value added segment of colors, सर हमारे बिजनेस में प्राइसिंग कैसे डिसाइड होता है? एज्यूम करिए आपने कोई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट लिया कस्टमर का, उसके बाद रॉ मटेरियल कॉस्ट बढ़ गया. Do we have a flexible clause to increase the price with the customer, or is this a fixed price contract? What I want to understand from you is how does pricing work in our business?
So, see, we are operating in color master batches. So, as you know, market preference, consumer preference for the colors keep changing very frequently. So, even for our regular customers, they need different colors every now and then. So, because of this reason, the product mix keeps changing. So, we don't have a long-term contract with any of our customers.
Fine, understood. Uh, Mainly now I wanted to understand, sir, typically, what could be the main difference? Like, financials थोड़ा बाजू में रखते हैं. Sir, in value addition terms, as you said, you are a service oriented kind of player. You offer a solution to the customer. Sir, in what way do we add more value to the customer? अगर हम एक ही इंडस्ट्री में बोले कि 10 लोग हैं, 5 लोग हैं, how do we do our job, in a more different and a more better way? And that is the reason more repeat business, I presume, comes to us, from the customers. Sir, please
Right.
tell us 2-3 qualitative points which can highlight the fact that we do a better job as compared to others. Sir, 2-3 qualitative points from your side.
So in master batch, if you see the industry as such, master batch is the last thing that comes to a customer's mind when they are running a project, and they want a range of colors developed very fast on an immediate basis. So level of customization expectation from the customer is very high. They also
Hmm.
want it to be delivered very quickly, which sometimes it is not always possible. So
Hmm.
because of our library, because of our kind of the setup that we have built a library of 35,000 different colors. We have an exhaustive list of Pantone and RAL specification, which are global color standards. Then our production processes are designed in such a way that we can make master batch based on 22 to 25 different types of polymers, including all the engineering plastics, PVC, PET, elastomers, rubbers. So our we can process even the soft plastics and even the hardest of the plastic. So our process machines are designed in such a way. Also, we, in addition to all this, we offer global compliances like USFDA, REACH, ROHS, EN71. So because of this, we are getting preference compared to the competition, I believe.
Okay. No, no, understood. Mehulji, very nicely articulated by you. Now let's come to the broad financials, Mehulji. I think I was just seeing your FY25 number and last 2 years numbers. So first, let us talk about the 24 number. I think profits have increased to 3.21 crores. Earlier it was 2.93 crores. So very good improvement. But we have seen that the revenue is, I think, more or less flattish. So I just want to understand, sir, इसमें कुछ strategy थी कि आपको top line अच्छा प्रोडक्शन हाई वैल्यूड प्रोडक्ट से ही करना था, मार्जिन्स पे फोकस ज्यादा करना था. So was it because of this strategy? Because in FY25 also what I've seen his turnover is roughly about 23 crores, but profits have gone up to 5.5 crores. So sir, can you please explain how these numbers have come out? टॉप लाइन थोड़ा सा फ्लैटिश है लेकिन प्रॉफिट बहुत अच्छा बढ़ा है. सर इसका मेन वजह क्या है?
सो उसका कोई मेन वजह नहीं है, बट इट इज एक्चुअली अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ सेवरल फैक्टर्स. फर्स्ट वन इज दैट वी exited several competitive segments where competition was getting very intense and value addition was negligible. Then instead of increasing our capability, production capacity, we focused on designing machines in such a way that we can offer value added products in engineering plastics. So normally commodity plastics are in the range of 100 rupees per kg. Engineering plastics cost around 400 to 500 rupees per kg. So because of that, our product mix changed in such a way that our profitability is higher compared to before.
Okay, okay. So basically, please correct me if I'm wrong, Mehulji. It means you focused on basically a better product mix, which gave you better margins, and that is why the profitability margins improved
Exactly.
according to
Yes.
that, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Sir, Mehulji, now the most important question of this interview, we want to know, sir, we are making a public issue very soon. So, what is the main, objective of raising this money? And secondly, how much capital, how much money are we planning to raise from this IPO? If you could please tell us.
So the capital we are planning to raise is around 20 to 22 CR range, and
Okay.
our main objective of raising this capital is to set up a new plant which is upcoming in close to our existing unit, around 40 minutes drive from our factory. A new plant where the company has already acquired land. We are planning to start the construction and install new machines with high torque and high shear capacity, where we'll be able to make more value added and more critical application products in future. So this is the objective for our working capital and other requirements.
Okay. Mehulji, just one small clarification. When is this new plant expected to get commissioned from our side?
So we expect it to be operational during the early next calendar year.
Okay. Okay. So basically, assumingly 26 first quarter में हो जाएगा, possibly
Yes.
first quarter या March या April से. ठीक. Okay.
Yes.
Sir, now just tell us one thing in our business. What is the normal working capital cycle for us? By the time you get the order, you produce, give it to the customer, then the customer pays you. So, ये working capital cycle हमारे लिए कितना लंबा होता है?
Approximately you can say 90 to 100 days.
Okay. 90 to 100 days में पैसा आता है. Okay. अच्छा, Mehul ji, one interesting thing which I saw in your balance sheet is that your company is very lowly leveraged. बहुत कम leverage है balance sheet पे, यानी loans बहुत कम है. तो सर आप कैसे मैनेज करते हो, क्योंकि यू टॉक टू कस्टमर्स आपको कोई एडवांस देते हैं या आपका वर्किंग कैपिटल साइकिल, फिर फंडिंग कैसे होता है? बिकॉज आई वाज सीइंग इंटरेस्ट कॉस्ट इज आल्सो वेरी मिनिमल, ओवरऑल लॉन्ग टर्म शॉर्ट टर्म डेट भी काफी कम है। तो सर हाउ हैव यू मैनेज दिस अप टिल नाउ, व्हिच इज रियली क्वाइट गुड.
So there are a lot of customers who pay us in advance.
Okay.
Because when we make a customized product and the customer is new or the customer is not very regular, if you have made the product for them and if eventually they don't buy it, it is a waste of for us.
Correct.
So a lot of customers pay us in advance. Secondly, we don't have any debt. But also, we have a surplus fund which we are going to utilize in the project, as well as in future we will need when our sales is going to expand very shortly. So we'll need higher working capital. So that
Okay.
surplus fund will come in handy. And
Okay.
other than that, if we require, we are open to take bank facilities in future.
Okay. So understood. So basically you all are well funded. That is the bottom line. तो सर अच्छी बात है. मेहुल जी मुझे अभी broadly बताइए, see FY25 has got ended. Typically now we are in the month of July. Sir on ground मेहुल जी आपको क्या signal मिल रहा है customer से? What are the customers saying? What is the kind of demand signals you are getting from your marketing sales teams? If you could just tell us in a very brief way without giving numbers. But sir आपको क्या लगता है whether 26 also will be equally good or better than FY25 according to you?
It will be better than FY25, first of all. Secondly, there are several factors why we are positive about because of the global, trade war and all. India will have some advantage. India will stand to gain. That is my belief. I mean, everybody has different belief, but I believe that India will stand to gain in the overall scenario. Eventually, more and more capacity expansion, more and more investment will happen in India, and that will help us grow because customers will need more and more customized product as they move up the value chain. So we will
Okay.
need to be able to, we are very well positioned to take advantage of that opportunity.
Okay. Just one small question, Mehulji, which got left out earlier. I just wanted to know that, out of our entire revenue mix, which sector is largely, dominant or important for us? Like normally in textile, we say that masterbatches is the most commonly used, kind of critical input. But overall, apart from textiles, any other sector which we are catering to, or is it largely related to textiles, our product?
So our products are mainly related to plastics. When our new plant starts, we will focus more on textiles and other BOPP films and all that sector. That is one thing. Secondly, out of the sectors that we cater to right now, we have an almost equal proportion of different sectors like appliances, electricals, toys, household products. So basically, we are not exposed to or vulnerable to fluctuation in any particular market segment or sector.
Oh, no, I think very nicely mentioned by you. Mehulji, last question for today. Every business has got some risk attached to it, which is a very normal thing. Tell me one thing, Mehulji, what is the single most risk in our business? Like, we cater to almost 500 customers, as you said. And, obviously quality is good. That is why we have built a credibility, kind of, with them. Sir, what is the most important risk which you monitor every day to ensure that our operations are run smoothly 24/7? Sir, if you can please tell us.
Right. So, see, our business is mainly into offering customized solution to the customers. So, risk factor of a very large player coming into the industry is not so high. They would not be so much keen to provide such level of customization to the customers. Secondly, for a small player, it is very difficult to have this kind of infrastructure, library, compliances, and all. So, again, that is also not a threat factor for us. But a major threat could be any kind of a technological development because of artificial intelligence or robotics, where customization itself is automated.
Ah,
That will be a risk factor. So
okay.
now we feel that it is very long way away, but artificial intelligence can happen much faster than we even realize. So that
Yes.
I think should be a risk factor.
Oh, no, I think you're right in saying that that is definitely possible in the longer run, but in the near term, at least the runway for us looks pretty good considering our ability to customize and offer good solutions to the customers. So Mehulji, thank you very much, sir. It was a pleasure for me, sir. We could get a lot of good information from your side, and which will help all our investors. So, sir, please accept my best wishes to you, your entire management team, and sir, best wishes for your forthcoming public issue also. Thank you very much.
Thank you.